Well, thanks for joining us on a busy night of news. First at 10, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation once again looking into the Shelby County Jail after the death of yet another inmate. This one's 70 years old. Here's what we know. The Shelby County Sheriff's Office confirms the death of Thomas Earl Williams, and it's the fifth inmate to die this year. 44 inmates have died since Sheriff Floyd Bonner was elected 5 years ago. We're told 17 of those inmates had some kind of pre-existing medical condition. But advocates say these inmate deaths highlight the need for more jail and prison oversight, not just in Shelby County, but all over the state of Tennessee.
I'm in contact with family members. They talk about how hard it is for their loved ones to get their medicine on time. And so that leads them into having health issues that go unaddressed and compound, and become life-threatening.
The TBI hasn't confirmed the cause of death of this latest inmate at the Shelby County Jail. We will update you as soon as we learn more. But when the sheriff who runs the jail also happens to be running for mayor of Memphis, the issue instantly turns controversial and political, as it did tonight when Bonner was one of 5 candidates who took part in a forum that I moderated in Cordova. Our Stephen Pimpo is live in Cordova with the latest. And Stephen, Floyd Bonner himself found that he had to defend his record tonight.
Richard, that is correct. The activist group Decarcerate Memphis posted video this week of someone defacing Bonner's campaign headquarters. Now, nearly all the candidates that we spoke with condemned these actions. But when it comes to the issue of inmate deaths, everyone is demanding answers.
A lot of times when people come to jail, they're not in the best of health. This is the first time they've ever had an opportunity to see a doctor.
That was Sheriff Floyd Bonner's response to the high number of deaths at the Shelby County Jail since he took over, the last being the death of a 70-year-old man.
This gentleman was 70 years old, had been incarcerated for over 50 years on a murder charge. He was in poor health.
Monday, the sheriff found his mayoral campaign headquarters covered in signs saying "Body Bag Bonner," names of inmates who had died, and other accusations over the increasing number of people who have passed away behind bars.
The people that are doing that type of activity want to free criminals, want to see criminals out. And that's not what we're talking about here on our campaign.
Sheriff Bonner says the activist group Decarcerate Memphis, which posted the video on its Facebook page, is responsible. But a representative told me they only shared the video as a sign of solidarity and could not confirm or deny their involvement. In a statement, Sheriff Bonner claims the group are in support of one of his opponents.
I don't mean singular. I mean, I don't know who they support in particular. But I know, obviously, they do not support me and what we stand for and what we've been running our campaign on.
But our political analyst, Otis Sanford, says it's a problem that he tied the event to his fellow candidates.
He's casting a bad inference on several people. He's leaving it up to the voters to decide who is participating in this group.
Candidates like J.W. Gibson, who condemns the defacing of the building, but has the same questions about the jail.
I'm not supportive of vandalism at all, but one of the things I can say to you that the community is very concerned about what's happening in 201 Poplar.
Now, we have learned tonight that 70-year-old inmate was back at 201 Poplar for violating his parole. As you heard, Bonner used the word vandalism to describe what happened at his office. But Decarcerate Memphis told me that vandalism is the deliberate destruction of property, and the video we saw only showed people hanging up signs. Reporting live in Cordova, I'm Stephen Pimpo.